Hey, you're on.
All right. Hello and welcome, everyone. It's so wonderful to see many faces joining us this evening, this morning, this afternoon. It all depends upon your location. Thank you for taking your time to be here. Whether you are turning in from near, far, we are thrilled to have you here for this special Julie Pierre Empowering Humanity webinar. As you all know, this is an opportunity for us to learn from each other. My name is DeGarmo. Now, before I hand it over to our moderator, I want to take this special moment to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing each and everyone this evening, this morning, this afternoon. It all depends upon your location. I also want to thank our Heavenly Father for bringing an important person to you and I. Do you guys know this person? Our extraordinary CEO. If it wasn't for him, you and I will not be here today. He made that statement that no one can stop ONPASSIVE except God. He is here to eradicate poverty and to uplift humanity. Now I will hand it over to Sister Joyce. Could you please proceed?
Thank you, Dr. Benny. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Julie Pierre's Empowering Humanity. We are so excited that you're here tonight, and we are just blessed to be in this space. And we just say that we are here to educate. So I ask that you would grab your pen and pencil and get ready to learn and to just to get some more information and that we're going to share. We have an awesome topic on tonight. It's called Business Concepts. And wow, I think that's going to be great because we all can learn, as was said, in the past, that we need to know our business, learn the business, and get as much information as you can, because the more you know, the more you're going to grow and the better you're going to be when you're talking to someone. So thank you again, everyone, for being here tonight. We're super excited. And I am going to ask my co-moderator to introduce herself. Thank you, Sister Debbie.
Thank you very much, Sister Joyce. Hello, everyone. It's an honor being with you tonight. Greetings from lovely, windy Chicago to everyone who is listening and to our neighbors. And happy birthday to our brother who just celebrated a couple of days ago. Brother Chris. Just in case you missed saying happy birthday to him, this is your opportunity to say happy birthday. We have lovely things to listen to, lovely people to hear from tonight with that wonderful topic that my co-moderator mentioned, our business concept. And I hope you are all ready to hear from our speakers tonight. So I'm going to say thank you once more to my co-moderator and pass it back to her so we can start the ball rolling. Thank you, Sister Joyce.
You are so welcome, Sister Debbie. Thank you so much. We're excited on tonight, and we're just ready to rock and roll. We're going to have a good time on tonight. We're just excited again, and we're going to introduce the one and only Miss Julie Pierre, the creator of Empowering Humanity. Thank you, Julie, so much, and welcome with the mindset. We always look forward to hearing her mindset. So thank you, Julie. The floor.
Thank you, Joyce. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you, Sister Debbie and Dr. Benny. My name is Julie Pierre, and I'm from the beautiful and sunny island of St. Lucia. Tonight, I would like to talk a bit about generally a business concept. It's a general thing. A business concept describes and clearly defines ideas for business initiative, whether that be creating a new company or producing of new products for the consumer market. This company should be able to ensure and know what you and other people should focus on. It should entail, one, the market your company is aiming at, and two, the needs that your company will meet through its products or services. 3, the company's strengths and unique expertise. A successful business concept lays out the groundwork for why you have created the idea. What can it solve? Who the demographic is, and whether it is beneficial enough to invest in. An important component of a business concept is the business model, which details the finances of the concept, how to make it profitable. No matter the business concept, it is essential to outline the framework for revenue growth, like how much the product or service will cost and the necessary resources to ensure that it is financially successful. There are several types of business concepts, but these are the ones I believe is applicable to our company. Business to business concept. This entails selling another business, particularly products, or offering them services that can make their operational process more effective. Then we have the consumer goods concept. It is an idea of a new product to present to the consumer markets. This concept identifies something that buyers may want and defines how that product differs from anything else on the market, or at least why it is a better option than the competitors. The brand of this type of business concept is really important because it helps consumers easily identify who is selling the products. It should be clearly defined the consumer's needs and say why they should buy it. Then we have consumer to consumer concepts, which involves an idea for one customer to sell a product or service to another consumer. In this concept, the consumer usually acts as a sole provider of the goods and may correspond directly with the buying customer. An e-commerce concept is an idea that involves selling a product electronically. This concept has to identify the best way to increase traffic to the website and provide products that will make consumers return to your business. Then we have the mobile concept, where services or products are provided through mobile devices. There may be other concepts applicable to our business, but I will leave it up to the experts, our speakers for tonight, who will be introduced soon, and they will expand, correct, and align or lay out our business concept in this company. Thank you for listening. Back to you, our moderator.
Thank you, Sister Julie. That was awesome. We always love listening to your mindset. And you talked about business concepts and several concepts that we use in business, excuse me. So you talked about focusing on the business should focus and the company should focus on the market and the needs of the products and the trends, and it lays the groundwork to solve issues. And so we're just so excited because we know that ONPASSIVE is doing this, and we are in the right place at the right time. So, and I'm not going to elaborate on anything because I want to hear the speakers and what they have to say. We have a power-packed house on tonight, and we have our main speaker who is our brother, and we love him. He's one of the OTech pros, and we're just excited to have him here tonight, and he's going to come in his own way and bring concepts. So get your paper out and your pencil and be ready to listen and to learn and take notes on tonight. And I love to introduce and to welcome none other than my brother, Uncle Bob Takusi. Thank you so much. The floor is yours. Welcome, Brother Bob. I almost call you Dr. Bob, so I know there's something in that.
No. Don't dress me in borrowed robes. Hello, everybody. This is your brother Bob from Bel Maryland. It's good to be here. I'd like to start by wishing everyone who is in the continental United States a happy Thanksgiving in advance. This is Thanksgiving Eve. So I want to wish everybody, this is a time where the Thanksgiving is very significant and important to us here in the United States because it's that one holiday which is universal to all, where families get together and just share the love of family and unity, So I want to wish everybody in the US a happy Thanksgiving in advance. Brother Chris, happy birthday, man. I can tell that your spirit and everything tells me, makes sense now why you are born around this time, your spirit of giving and love and everything. So it's good to know that your birthday is around Thanksgiving. Our business concept is the topic of the day, our business concept. But first of all, I'd like to agree with Julie. The 5 concepts that you listed that are most likely what we can say that is encompassed within the structure of our business is true. You said we have business to business. That's true. You said you have consumer business to consumer. That's true. You said consumer to consumer. That is also true. E-commerce and mobile. When I look at the whole thing, I think you are largely correct. Most of what I'm going to be saying today is my opinion based on almost 5 years with us here within our community, listening to Mr. Ash Mufareh diligently, taking notes. If I pan around here, you see I have binders of notes upon notes from Ash. As he speaks to us, we grab the concept, and that is what I've put together. So it's largely my opinion, and I stand corrected, by Mr. Ash. What I will say about the business concept, our business concept is, number one, it is unique. We know of no concept out there like the concept that we have that I'm going to be explaining. Number two is revolutionary. Okay, it's going to jolt the entire systems, and it's disruptive. It's going to jolt the systems. For us to do justice to our business concept, I believe we must also understand the author of this business concept, the author, the man that pushes this forward. I think we should do him justice to understand who he is, his requisite, what I'll call his requisite credentials and professional experiences that gives him the audacity to come up with this kind of a concept. We know that our founder, Mr. Ash Mufareh, he's a master in the technology, in the information technology. He has a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce, and he also specialized. He did a certificate program at Harvard, which is a specialty in marketing, internet marketing with a focus on traffic generation. He's a largely successful guy. As you know, he has made millions of dollars, and he has also made millions of dollars to other people. So he comes out with this concept from a position of strength, position of knowledge, and confidence. So I say this to say that the concept is well thought out. The business concept, what Mr. Ash Mufareh is bringing forward, is well thought out. It's not something that's by mistake. It's not a search engine research project. It is not. It is not a school project or a project that started in a garage and bloomed. No. It is a project by a seasoned professional with almost 25 years of experience in the industry who has done it all, has seen it all, and then decides to come in and make a difference. That's how I see it. So for us to talk about the business concept, our business concept, I look at it from the inception, from the intention of the business, from the initial intention of Mr. Ash Mufareh and the business. And when we talk of the initial intention, in my estimation, we sum that together with his mission. What is his mission? Because his intention is well synchronized with the higher power. Dr. Benny always prays to the higher power. His intention, to my estimation, is well accepted. It's something that is accepted by the higher power. I say this to say that when you really want something according to the teachings of Pablo Coelho, when you really want, when your intention, that, remember, when you are alone, you are in the solitude of your confinement, you are alone. Your heart, that thing inside your heart that only you and the higher power knows for it to be true. When you really want something, the universe conspires and lets it happen for you. And this intention of our founder, Ash Mufareh, it is pure, it is true, it is real. That is why he stands before us and tells us, no one can stop me. It is true. Nobody can stop Ash Mufareh because he has what we call divine energy. He has what we call divine energy and infinite intelligence. That is why Ash Mufareh is the only one who can do what he's doing. He has the strength to do what he's doing. There is no problem that he cannot solve because he has infinite intelligence. The only problem he cannot solve is the problem the unknown, what he doesn't know yet. But as soon as he knows what he doesn't know yet, he finds a solution for it. So the mission, what is this mission? What is his intention? This thing that Ash Mufareh had in him, what we can also call, according to Pablo Coelho, his personal legend. His personal legend. Every one of us, we have what they call our personal legend. Your personal legend is that thing, all of us. When you are young, you are children, you are not afraid to yearn. You want to be anything. You want to be a pilot, you want to be an astronaut, you think the mind is open, you know. And then as the years go by, a mysterious force, these are the teachings of Pablo Coelho. As the years go by, a mysterious force makes you live that legend, that dream of yours. But a few people, maybe like 1 billion%, sticks with that personal legend. And Ash Mufareh is one of those. It is something I don't think it's today or it's a few years ago that Mr. Ash had this mission of his. No. I believe it's something that has been in him, with him, from his childhood. So that mission of his, which is well synchronized with the higher power, is to uplift humanity, like Dr. Benny said. That is true. It is pure, and it is accepted. It is divine. That is his mission. He told us he wants to leave this world a better place than he met it. He wants to create like 1 million Mother Teresas. There is no inventor that we know that has come into the marketplace and in his entry into the marketplace wants to uplift humanity or wants to make a positive change. He doesn't care about himself. So that is Mr. Ash Mufareh's mission. And this mission gives rise to the vision. His mission gives rise to the vision. And what is his vision? Because at the end of the day, what does Ash Mufareh want? He wants to make a change. He wants to make a difference. He wants to uplift humanity from any part of the world. Now, he has this vision that he crafts to achieve that mission. And what is this mission, this vision? To create that disruptive innovation of our times. To create that system. A system where everyone around the world can come in, no matter who you are, no matter the language you speak, no matter the color of your skin, no matter the sound of your voice. The system is colorblind. When you come in, you do what that system asks you to do. That system is promising to reward you. It's universal across to everybody. So that mission gives rise to this vision. And inside this vision now, in this vision, There is a business model and a business concept. What is this business model? From the vision, he says, I'm going to create this system. In this system, I'm going to make sure when you come into this system, you pay less and you get more. You will do less and you earn more, so that you can earn enough to take care of yourself and to uplift. So he focuses on value. The key word here is value. Ash Mufareh is the only inventor that is coming to the marketplace. He's giving you more than you paid for, all around the board. He's building a system, a revolutionary, disruptive innovation, technologies that are futuristic. We have seen some of it. We are saying with 120% confidence that what we have seen so far is not in the marketplace yet. But he's bringing it to us and he's giving it to you at a cheaper price. So he puts value ahead of everything. Value. Value is the key for our founder, Mr. Ash. You're going to pay less, you get more. You do less, you earn more. The most complex system that has ever been put together is this one that we're talking about. It is very complex, but it's the easiest for you to use. Doesn't matter where you are, whether you are in Cairo, in North Africa, in Egypt, or you are in Cape Town in South Africa, or you are in Mogadishu in Somalia in the east, or you are in Ouagadougou in Burkina Faso in the west, or you are in Central Europe, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, the Gulf, the Middle East, North or South America, Australia, India, Pakistan, Japan, Bangladesh, China, Papua New Guinea. Doesn't matter. This system has promised to you, it's universal. That, my friends, has never been seen or heard before. That is the uniqueness of the system that our founder, Mr. Ash, that is as I see it, the model. This is something that universities in years to come are going to study it. This concept is going to be in halls of academia around the world, people studying it, trying to figure out how did this guy do it. But in my opinion, that's how our founder has traveled the path. Now, in this business model, how does he power it to reality? How? The concept, the business concept now, he talks about that 4 pillars. So for me to make sure that I give you everything that you need at a better price, so that you can earn more, so that you can do less, you earn more and get more money, then I have to create the system such that we have total control. There are no third parties. Nobody's going to bother us. Nobody can stop us. That's why he says, nobody can stop me. With audacity. Number one, I'm going to build a digital ecosystem. We're talking about information system here. Anything that you think around the world, anything that you think that will make a business, that will spearhead a business. Any software, a business, individuals, anything that is important, I will make it, he says. And we will put it inside this one digital ecosystem where you can come in and with single sign-on, you sign in, you get in, you get everything that you have signed up for. That's the first pillar. So you have everything in one place. Tell me, do we have that now? Is there any, can you think of any system or any company that has done anything remotely as our founder is trying to do? The answer is no. So number one pillar, I'm going to build that digital ecosystem where we have everything. Number two, I'm going to make sure we are our own domain registrar. Right? We have our own domain registrar. We go to the ICANN, to the committee that gives us that authority, that power. We get it so that we don't depend on anybody to host our domain. That's number 2, to gain ultimate independence. Number 3, the key is data. For you to have absolute security, confidentiality, availability, and integrity, and everything, you want to have control of your data. You want to protect this data, right? So I'm going to have my own data center where our data, the world's data, is safe and secured, with all the security controls that we know of in this world implemented, with all the global compliance regulations satisfied. I'll have that data center. And then lastly, and the most significant, how to pay my people in and out. I will make sure I have our own payment system, our own payment processor at some point. With those 4 pillars, I have total control. This business concept powers my business model, which is that vision that I told you about, and it comes from the mission, from that thing that has been in my heart, me as Ash Mufareh, that thing that has been in my heart all throughout my life. But there is one key component in this whole thing. One key. The concept that every single customer who comes in will fall, the benefit or the credit goes to an affiliate, one of us. Every customer, nobody can buy it. I don't care. You go to the website, select whatever you want to select, you buy it. The system is programmed to give that credit to somebody. One of us, an affiliate, a founding member, whatever you call it. This, my friends, I don't know about you guys, but never before seen, never before heard. So in summary, I will say that Ash Mufareh's intention, which is his mission, and his vision, which drives this business model and business concepts, is one that has never been done before and has never been seen before. And fortunately, thankfully, thank God Almighty, our founder, Mr. Ash, he finally got that team. That's the joker. That team that knows exactly his mission, his vision, his intention, the model, and the concept. That team that is putting it exactly as he wants it. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Back to you, Sister Joyce.
Woo, oh my gosh, Brother Bob, you got me all fired up and excited. Oh, so this is huge. What I heard was from mission to vision. That is huge. And when you talked about Ash and the company, you talked about how unique it is, how revolutionary it is. It's disruptive. And our owner is unstoppable. He's on a mission. It's a divine appointment for him, divine energy and internet intelligence, and the personal legend. And I think you said there's a personal legend. There's only a few people that has accomplished it. Did you say 1 out of a billion?
Yes, it's
wow.
a personal. Yes, most people don't get to that point in life.
Wow.
You just dream. You dream and dream and dream, and it fades away. But very few people like Ash Mufareh, it stays with them for their life, and they finally achieve it. So long as it is pure and it is synchronized with the higher power.
Yes.
That's what is happening.
Oh my gosh, that right there just touched me. It's like, out of all the billions of people on this earth, and God chose Ash for this mission. And when you said mission to vision, that's another concept in itself. That's a whole nother show in itself. Wow, this is great. You talked about the system, and you know, and Ash is that one person out of this billion that's going to do this, that sticks to that vision and sticks to the mission and carries it out. So when you're chosen like that, like you said, it's unstoppable. There's no way that it can be stopped. And you talked about being inside the vision and the business model. I'm not going to repeat everything you said because you said so much, but you said one thing, that value is so important to Ash, that we bring value. And when you said, like, from years from now, universities, that people are going to be studying this. How did he do this? How was he able to do this? And, you know, you talked about the 4 pillars, and we have all that. So when you talked about the 4 pillars, you talked about the digital ecosystem, the domain registration, the data center, and the payment processor. And it said it equals total control. Yes. What a great place to be in. And, you know, but one thing that you said is so important, that no one has done this. As you spoke, every single customer that comes through on Passive is going to have to come through one of the founding members. And who has ever done that? That thinks about other people so much that he says that I'm not going to take any of the people, but I want you to have them because I want to see you successful. Okay, I'm going to stop right there because you got me fired up. What an awesome, awesome business concept. I mean, that, like, so I'm trying to take notes and listen so I can, you know, be attentive to finish up with the moderation. But oh my gosh, this, you know, I love it. I love this. I love it. And as it says, it's always educational. It's always great. Wow, I could listen to you for a long time. So thank you so much for bringing that to us. And we're going to move forward. Thank you so much, Dr. See, I want to call you Doctor. Okay, so there's something in this. Brother Uncle Bob. Yes. Thank you so much. And so we're going to move ahead. And the next person that I'm going to call is also my brother. His heart is big as Texas, and, you know, he doesn't mind helping anyone in the whole world. He's on every single day, doesn't miss a beat, and he just brings information and helps us to stay connected. So none other than my brother from another mother, the one and only, my husband's favorite person in the world, and I'm Passive, the one and only Mr. Marty DeGarmo. Marty, the mic is yours. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Joyce. And this could be the quickest webinar in history. We could end right after Bob was done. You know that, right? The rest of this is just almost nonsense. But I want to put my little twist on it. Ash told me a while back that when he would go, he was talking as a marketer, and he was a world-class marketer. He said he would enter a company, he would look at the pay plan and reverse engineer it and build it backwards so he knew how to get where he wanted to get the quickest. I believe the concept of the company we all know what that is. But he had to build something, reverse engineer it, so he could take not 1, not 2, but 1 million people with it. So that's massive, massive scaling. Massive, massive. And when people say, I don't understand why it's taking so long. Do you know how hard it is to build a business for yourself? Walk away income, above mark, everything is like you're living a life of a dream. And then to make that concept for hundreds of thousands of people, I mean, it's through the roof. I mean, nobody's ever done it because most people think it's impossible. But he looked at it, and if you look at what he did, it's scalable enough to do just what he wanted. The company is an AI technology company. It offers SaaS, S-A-A-S, products designed to automate, optimize business processes. It serves global businesses, especially SMES, which is SMES really stands for small and medium-sized enterprises. When I mean small and medium-sized, anywhere from 50 to 500 people, okay? So remember, this business is for us to do our 2% and be Mother Teresa and change the world. but he also has the tools, because if you don't make something that everybody wants and needs, that doesn't start the revenue we need to go where we're going. So he's feeding two things at the same time. By providing tools for the market, CRM and analytics, its value lies in leveraging the AI enhanced efficiency, competitiveness, operates on a subscription-based model. Why? Because that way you're bringing money in consistently. In other words, what you're doing is you're offering a product. Instead of people having to buy it and host it and take care of it, they buy it through the cloud from us, to Mr. Mufareh. Okay? And it's digital transformation. That's the main picture of all of it. AI-driven, cloud-based delivery stands out. It's scalable. Cloud-based, you can go and go and go. It's like the clouds. I mean, you can scale, 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 scale. SaaS stands for software as a service. It is cloud-based. Software delivers models where applications are hosted by a provider made available to users. They take care of all of it. You're not, listen, I owned my own website. You got to get hosting. You got to be able to operate it from inside. You get the cPanel. It's a lot of work. All that's done for everybody, absolutely everybody. Purchasing and installing software on individual computers or servers. Users access the software to a web browser. All this stuff being done, this big toolbox is in the sky, and people can come in from individuals like us, small businesses, medium-sized businesses, and it will help them flourish because they have everything right at their fingertips, from learning, from training, from marketing, targeted traffic, AI targeted traffic, just everything you could imagine. And because it's subscription-based, money's flowing all the time, reoccurring over and over and over and over. Monthly, annually, there'll be some that probably a bigger enterprise might want something for, and they pay once a year. Doesn't matter, they'll get a better deal, but we as affiliates, we get a commission. Cloud hosting, the software is data. The software and data are hosted on an external server maintained by the provider. Accessibility for any device with an internet connection or in a web browser. You could do it on your phone. You could do it in an iPad, whatever you want to do. Here's the important part, the scalability. Easily scale up or down based on user needs. What does that mean? You have a webinar and it's pretty exciting. So instead of your normal 200 or 300, you get 10,000. It can scale automatically. You don't get a burp, a blank, a trip. That's the beauty of it. That's all built in. Now remember, this is all so that how can he make 1 million Mother Teresas and not have to, they no longer would have to worry about money. They took care of themselves and now they're blessing the world. Money gets things started. Heart is what drives it, right? Where are we putting our money at? We're putting it into wells, housing, clean places to live, get people off the street. That's our 2%. He's providing us with the tools we need to get to that level. We can't do that if you're working 9 to 5. You can't do it if you're working two jobs at once, like Mamadou or whatever he's doing. It's crazy. Maintenance. The service provider handles updates, maintenance, and security. We don't have to do any of that. The other one is CRM. You'll see CRM written all the time. CRM. It's customer relationship management. If you make the customer happy and you give them what they want at a very timely basis, they will stay forever. If the product is high demand, high quality, they will stay. And what you want to do is you want people to stay. I've been in companies where you write them, boom, did that fix it? No, try this. No, try this. And even when you get it done, They'll write you back and say, are you satisfied, everything? That is top-notch support. And I believe that's what we're going to have here in ONPASSIVE. You make people happy, make them feel welcome, make them feel like they've got something above market value. It's over, right? It's absolutely over. Now, let's go to the concept of Ash Mufareh. What did he want to do? He knew that it was getting bad on the online area. People were like getting frustrated. You can't bring anybody with you. The people running these businesses have no intentions on running longer than 4 or 5 months, make a few $100,000, if not $1 million. They shut down, they change the name, put a new bow on it. It's another shiny thing, and people join again by the thousands because everybody's looking for that dream. Just maybe I'm going to win the lottery. Just maybe this business is going to get me where I want to go. And it fails over and over and over. ONPASSIVE's a different animal. ONPASSIVE, if you're in, you will win. We are, like Bob said, following a man that is very, very unique. I've never met anybody like him, not with all the qualities he has. Super intelligent, big heart. He's got the money. He's got the drive. In fact, I believe the more resistance he gets, the harder he fights. And we got to believe that. Most people, in fact, everybody I've ever met, would have quit a couple of the fights ago. He didn't quit. In fact, he went overboard the other way. I'll show you. I'm going to make this even bigger and bigger and better. And because he didn't, now I also believe, because all of us here are God-fearing people, a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I don't care. Because he was backed by God and he ran it that way, God knew who could do the job. He wouldn't pick somebody that he thought wouldn't do it. God wouldn't do that. He didn't go by size. He doesn't go how strong you are. He goes by who can get the job. David wasn't the biggest guy to knock out Goliath. In fact, he was probably one of the smallest. And it probably looked like a joke. This little Weasley guy's coming up to go after a guy 11 foot tall or whatever he was. One stone between the eyes, down he went. Why? Because he was backed by God. It was a bigger mission. I believe when he reverse engineered, he had to constantly, and I believe this happened, and we were part of it. Part of the journey was upgrading the journey. Because the more you have, the more you have to take care of. And that's why the OTech guys really helped out years ago. They didn't realize, yeah, but all he's got to do is take care of me. No, you're looking at very narrow. He's taking care of all of us. And that's huge. You can't just go out and help 1 or 2 people. That's not going to fly. He's making it possible everyone can win. And I know some of people here get a misconception of, well, you owe me and I should make $1 million because I waited 6 years. Listen, if I got money for waiting, I'd be a multimillionaire. I've waited for buses. I waited at red lights. I wait, in traffic. I don't know anybody getting paid to wait. What we're getting, though, at the end of this is the life we only dreamt of. And he's going to, I know people, oh, when's he going to come out? When's he going to do this? And he's going to come out when he's supposed to. And he's going to say it when it's time to say it. And nobody wants to surprise us more than Ash Mufareh. I'm telling you that right now. I'm telling you, he wants to surprise all of it. He wants you to go, oh my God, this is it. That's what he wants. And the person I hear or write in the text or hear in a voice message to me, he's seen the other side. He's been to the top of the mountain. And when he came down and said, you won't believe what I see, I believe it because I can tell. And I tell you what, we need to realize that. And Bob said it, and all the tech guys and the ladies here. know the business. I'm not saying you got to be an expert, but the day's going to come that you're going to be looked at like if somebody that was so special and so lucky to be in that journey. You may not see that now, but the day will come a year down the road, 2 years down the road, and say, Joyce, were you in that company like back when they were built? Oh yeah, the whole time. Oh my gosh, what was that like? You see what I mean? But now we have people, oh, when's this gonna happen? Yeah. Listen, I would rather it take as long as it takes so that I don't have to worry about it folding while I'm on this planet. And I don't think I will have to, because he's engineering it big, wide, strong. The foundation will be there for all of us and our kids and our kids' kids. So yeah, the concept of this company was like no one's ever seen. Bob said, even Joy said, they'll be studying this years to come. People will want to do it. But I tell you what, the fainted heart need not try. But it'll be easier for the next guy. It'll never be quite like this. Anyway, that's all I have.
Wow. Brother Marty, you sounded like you had nothing and you just nailed it just like Uncle Bob did. Thank you. Thank you so much. And you shared a lot of things. Boy, I would do a disfavor if I summarize everything, but you started by talking about a reverse engineering. A lot of people don't even know that. So educating those who are listening and future listeners is very helpful, because not everyone knows what reverse engineering means. And this clarification is very, very useful. And the cloud-based AI and all the SaaS hosting, as well as things that have already been done for us, that is just an outstanding thing that our Mr. Ash has done and is continually doing for us. Now, in a lot of businesses, you did mention about the customer relations management, which is the best that we have, and he is the master planner for that. A lot of businesses do not have that option. They don't have those possibility and the capability and the means, because all those things have to be in place. That's what I hear from you. And that is also something that is very worth remembering, that we need it, the training, the marketing, and yes, the subscriptions is also what brings more traffic. And then, so it's just like a cycle that goes around from one thing to the next. Thank you so much, Brother Marty. And yes, we do believe in prayers, and we definitely believe in the divine intervention, which did intervene in this case to make our CEO not to give up his dream. And we'll continue to believe in him, and we'll continue to pray for him that what he's doing, he's working harder than ever. And of course, as you rightfully said, he's taking care of everyone, including you and I. Thank you once more, Brother Matthew. All right. I see the thumbs up, Brother Chris. Thank you. And I see one of our sisters who is in the house, and we haven't seen her, or I will say personally, I have not seen her for a while. I know who she is. We've seen each other in a couple of webinars, but I must say I miss her. But today, Julie Pierre Empowering Humanity brought her. Sister Marcienne, you're much, much, much welcome. We appreciate seeing you. I have to call you first, because if I do not call you, I call any of the men, they will say, women first. All right. So I give you this hat off, my sister. You're welcome. And the microphone is yours, so you can share with us about your concept on our business here. What is your thoughts on our business concept? Over to you, Sister Marcienne. I love your beautiful yellow Thanksgiving colors.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Sister Debbie. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Wow, Uncle Bob and Uncle Maddie. Now they're asking me to go after these two. I don't know where I'm going to start. You know, I don't think that I have much to say, but I will have something to say. You know why I'm going to have something to say? Because this great company have bringing me to the place that I can have something to say. This is one of the concepts. This is the business. Come on now. I'm just going to say it like a layman person, because I know a lot of people out there are just like me that have never done anything in their life before. Not even try to sell a peanut on the street, or not even trying to talk to people. But let me be assured, this company, you don't have to talk to anybody. That's one thing that I learned. You don't have to do anything, because this man, all the concept that he had, the vision, everything that he has, he already have the 98%. I think our brother Mahdi have made a great video about the 2% that is left for us to do. And that's why when you see me with my smile, my dancing shoe and everything, I know my 2% is nothing but spending the money that they're going to be giving to me. This is somebody that have this vision, and I'm so glad that he answered the call and he accepted to take that call and share the vision with other people. Because most of the time, people dream, they have this vision, they have this concept, but what did they do? When times come, they choose some good friend of them, and they go and sit down on the round table, and they make the 2% that they will be owning the whole world. And now, somebody like me that have never had that opportunity to be where I'm going to be tomorrow, because I believe and I'm so sure of me that tomorrow I'm not going to be where I am today, because of the business conception that the great man, the CEO of this company, is bringing to the whole world. Like Uncle Bob and our sister just said, when the university come around and they start figure what happened, I will be proud to say I was there. I can tell you how the story started. You know, because he did not, he included everybody. He opened his hand and he said, my vision is for you, it's for you. You just have to come in. I know I have this in me. I know I can go out and give it to everybody, but can I knock on every door? Hell no. I want somebody. I need you to help me to tell your neighbor. I need your neighbor to help to tell the brother. Because your brother is not only the person that is in your family, your brother is somebody in China. Your brother is someone in Australia. Your brother is somebody in Africa. Just like we see today, the children that they are going in Rwanda, that our brother in Rwanda is helping them to grow up, those are our children, those are our family, or our extended family. And this is what the concept that one person has brought. Something that a lot of people thought about it, but did they have the heart? No, they didn't have the heart. Because it's something that you have to have that heart of Mother Teresa to go out and do exactly what our CEO is doing, to go out and share your wealth to everybody and tell the world that is enough in my house, come and get yours. So what he's trying to tell us, I have enough. I don't want you to do anything, but I want you to come in. When you get it, you look for the next person, give it to the next person. The next person look to the next person, give it to the next person. So together, we will make this world a better place. And this business that is bringing to us, like I said, we don't have to do nothing, but it's a technology. The world is going digital. Today, you have your child in the house. They get up in the morning, they call you on the phone to say, good morning, Dad. Good morning, Mom. So all they need to have is a cell phone and the internet. And that's what everybody is having today. Means what? It's going to be blooming. There's no reason for somebody not to be part of this. There's no reason for you to know that where you are going, when you come into this business with the mindset of this our CEO, to come here, not only you have your freedom of time, you have your wealth, and you can be free to do anything you wanted to do. You know, just like last week, we have a webinar and our sister Comfort said, before she wanted to have a car, but she never dreamed about buying a brand new car. But why? Because she was thinking, if I buy a brand new car, that money, I can use it to take part of it to help somebody, But today, I can sit down and say, I can buy a brand new car, and even better than what I was thinking before. Why? Because the business model of this company is permit you to have yours and to give it to other people. So you are not only to fill your town, you will have enough to give to other people. This is where we are. This is the place that we are. And if you are listening to us and you feel why we're doing this every time, it's because we get it. We get it. And we are telling you, please,
Don't stay out of the fence because the barrier is down. The barrier is broke. There's no more door. It's inclusive. There's no door in this business. It's open. You don't have to have any doctoral degree, engineering degree. We are not asking you to come here and learn technology. It's already done for you. It's all done for you. And our brother Uncle Bob said, the 4 pillars, when you come in, you click in and you have everything. I remember like 4 years ago when I first came in, Uncle Bob used to tell us this. Imagine yourself in the mall, in a big mall, and they give you a boutique in the mall. They put some stuff in the shelf, and everything in every boutique in the mall is in your boutique. So every goods that they sell in the mall is in your boutique. And one person come there, they want to buy. They have to find clothes in your boutique, rice in your boutique, sugar, meat, everything. What do you think that you are going to be if you are not going to be the most wealthy and better person in the whole world? Not only when they came in, they found everything, every single goods they found in your boutique is the best and the quality. And not only that, the price, you cannot beat it. Catch me if you can. Why? Because our CEO, the man that have this vision, he have all the 4 pillars. That's him. He's not he's not going to the marketplace to ask somebody, please, can you borrow me some money to sell? No. He's telling you, you come in. If the next person is selling it for $2, I'm giving it to you for 50 cents because I owe nobody nothing. All I want is you to get it and give to the next person. How come are you not going to be part of it? I am part of it, and I'm enjoying it so much. I learned so much and be a different person. I am so glad he had this vision. If this vision have to end right now, I believe me, yours, I'm telling you, I'm going to change the life of one person because I've already changed mine. And this is why his vision, his business concept is so important. It's so important for us that we have grabbed it to share to other people, to give to other people. We are not judging anyone. And if you feel tired because you are waiting, take a break. We are here for you. When the times come, we will ask you to come back because you're still going to have your plate on the table. Your plate is there. Take a break. And if you are out and you don't have a plate yet, this is a plate for you to come. Come in because our table is full. And thank you so much. I know going after Uncle Bob and Bramati is something that I don't know how to do it. But let me tell you guys, this is the best place to be. And I can assure you, I'm not a tech person. I'm not an OTech pro person. I'm just a layman person. I don't even know how to sell because this company, you don't have to sell. You get everything and they do it for you. So come on, join us and let's share what we have, share the vision, the concept of this company to everybody and let the world be a better place for tomorrow. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. Sister Marcienne, never underestimate the power of yes, because you did have that power of yes. So don't compare yourself. You just did an awesome job in sharing what you have as a business concept with the 99% that is already done. And the 2% is for us to believe, and we just wait there and follow our CEO's dream. And why? Because the dreamers, as I heard from you, the dreamers that are out there, they share with their immediate friends, but our CEO shared his dream with us. That is outstanding. And he is the one Mother Teresa that we all know, you rightfully said so, that is still out there. And there are several Mother Teresas, but we have never been we've never been opportune to be part of their own vision. But we are honored and blessed. Thank you so much for reminding us about that, and also for reminding us about Uncle Bob's 4 pillars, because that is the core. From what we all see, it is the core of ONPASSIVE. It is the core of this business, and we all believe in it. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. All right, I'm going to call my brother, my next door neighbor, Michigan, who just celebrated his birthday this week, and we are using this week to celebrate his birthday at the same time as Thanksgiving. Brother Chris, thank you so much for honoring us with your presence, and the microphone is yours.
Thank you, Dr. Debbie. Thank you, Dr. Julie. Thank you, Dr. Benny. Thank you, Dr. Joyce. Thank you, Nurse Engineer Mike. We appreciate all of you. Sorry, Mikey, you know I had to get you on one there. Wow, you know, I said the same thing, Marty. I mean, it's amazing how much we all think alike, because after Bob spoke, I thought, well, dang, let's close it up. We're done. He just saved me a lot of work, you know, and then Marty comes on, blows it away. Then Marcian comes on. And by the way, Bob, Marty, and my sister and brother Marcian, thank you. Thank you for saying everything I wanted to say. As far as I'm concerned, I could just shut off my camera and go back to bed, but I won't. Because this business, you can't put a perfect name on it. You can't put, there's not a word that's better than excitement, knowledge. One thing Bob didn't say, but he said everything else, is one of the goals of this company. One of the must do is to stay 5 to 10 years ahead of everybody. Ahead of everybody. Boy, when I heard that the first time, I loved it. And if you're watching right now and you're thinking about starting a business, Marty touched on some stuff that I wanted to talk about also. If you don't have 500 to 1,000 to $1 million to $2 million because you want to go out and start a business, I got news for you. This is where people really fail, and they're not really failing. They just don't have the monetary to do something like that. Banks today are not like they were 50 years ago. They just don't hand out money. I wish they did sometimes, but they don't. When I seen this company, as we used to call it, a business in a box with a business in a box where they're going to drive the traffic, they're going to market, they're going to make everything for you. And I weighed that to spending $2 million to go buy a nice bar restaurant, or I paid $97 at the time to buy a global company. A great global company that offers everything that Bob talked about, Marty talked about, Marcian, Julie, Pierre, all great things. And I tell you what, I get excited every time I hear this. And of course, my brother Bob said it, that you have to come to the founders, the early birds, to get into these companies. Listen, I don't know how to say this in a real clean way, but my toes straighten out every time I hear that. It gets me so excited, okay? And because I think about 8 billion people in the world, 650,000 brand new online people coming on online every single day. And I'm thinking, wow, the possibilities. We've got maybe 800 to 1 million early birds, founders. And I'm thinking, boy, I could put that in a lot into 8 billion. Now, are we going to get 8 billion people? I don't know. The sky's the limit as far as I'm concerned. But when they find out, not just about the 4 pillars, not just about the strongest foundation ever built through a company, through people from all over the world of every kind, not the fact that we accept everyone, no matter what, where, how, when. Everyone was welcomed in the beginning and are still welcome now. When big businesses find out about our targeted traffic, because they spend literally millions and millions and millions of dollars a year for advertising, and they don't even know where it's going to. When they understand what this company can do with targeted traffic, I could see a lot of founders with the big 3 under them, the big companies that advertise every day on little kids' phones, little kids' PlayStations. And you really can't beat this company. You know, we always say we're not in competition with anybody, but I promise you this, they're going to be in competition with us because they're going to see what we're doing. They're going to see what the CEO has created, not just for himself, but for everyone. You know, in this world today, everything every day you turn on the television or your computer or your phone, whatever you have, and they're talking about AI, artificial intelligence. Everyone's talking about it. All right, it's the new blue or the new black, as we say. Everyone is talking about AI and where the advancements are going with this. And they also realize that if we don't have some kind of AI included in our business, we're going to fall way behind, because AI is just times faster. As more information that humans put into it, it goes faster. Companies realize, you know, the way I look at it, we already have self-driving cars. They're slowly coming into play. Why not have a self-driving business? Automation, baby. Automation. You know what automation was for me? I worked, and you all know, I worked in the Ford Motor Company assembly line, yards. I did just about everything in there. Automation for me was back then was adding 5 or 6 robots that did some of the worst possible things you can imagine that humans did for years. A lot of people are like, oh, it's taking our jobs away. Hey, listen, I loved automation because it saved my back. It saved my knees. It saved me from picking up things. And this is what AI is going to improve. This is what this company is going to improve. The education that you're going to get out from this company is going to be amazing. You all know what it costs to send your kid to a halfway decent college a year. And if you can't afford it, which a lot of people can't, your kid takes on that burden. And then they graduate in 4 years and spend the next 30 years paying off their school debt. And I'm sorry, education is everything to me. But when you got to spend the next 30 years trying to pay that off, where is your head start? Where is your jump? This company is going to give everyone that jump. And man, I could go into it 500,000 different ways. What would I mean by that? But none of us have a jump before, which was 40, 50, 60 hours a week. That was our jump. Overtime, wow, I'll take it. Because you knew maybe in 2 or 3 weeks that overtime was going to be gone. You'd be back in 40 hours. The overtime was people's livelihood. That's how my life was. All right, in this company, you got to come up with a new name for overtime. Overloaded time of things coming your way, different streams of income. Without the hassle of owning a building, filling your house full of products, scaring your neighbors away. Y'all know what I'm talking about? That's what's great about this company. All right. Yeah, I believe it or not, don't tell anybody. I still scare a few people away because I talk about that, because there was so many things that passed underneath our noses in the last 15, 20 years because of computers. And when it first came out, oh, we're going to get rich. Yeah. And guess what? Very few people got rich. There was a lot of people that were successful, but it all stopped. The .com area was beautiful. And then it was where? Where? Because now every single person in the world had the ability to make their own website, create their own, you know, hi, I'm Chris Johnson. I'm selling this Windex. That's what it's turned into. Now you got TikTok, social media. You have all kind of crazy names out there. The trick is, I'm not selling this. I'm sharing this company, the amazing products, and I get paid for sales. And I'll tell you another secret. The company does that too, just to let you know. So if you ain't got a couple $1,000,000, and let me, before I say that, I had a buddy I work with. He had built a strip mall. This is what he did. He built a strip mall. I watched him do it for years. Just for the schematics to lay out this building and build it was over $1 million. Just for the architectural drawings and plans. And believe it or not, he did it. He worked everything he could. He did it. And he built it. And he had like 6 or 7 stores. And guess what? He sold it. Sold it for a nice little profit. But he didn't want that hassle. Oh my God, this broke, this break. Nothing in this business, your business, you have to worry about light bulbs going out. Something breaking. Not my worry. An employee had a flat tire coming to work. I don't have no employees. Boy, I got customers. And the truth really is, all these individuals have said it. If you don't give them something they want, they're going to leave. And the greatest thing about this company, I see, is everything everyone's using out there already, maybe a little outdated, maybe a lot slower, maybe a lot more expensive. We have times a million with AI. Times a million with AI. Plus, you got a CEO who literally will walk through the flames of hell, excuse me, to get to your destination, not his. He's put it out to us many times. He's fearless. He's God-loving. We say, you'll hear a lot of us say it. People say, Chris, you shouldn't be talking about religion. I love religion. I love God. I love Christians. I love Muslims. I love any religion that's out there because I know you're praying to the same person. And I'm telling you, if you're out there, this company is not only backed by God, it's protected by God, and it's going to fly. This is a great opportunity. This is an opportunity, guys. This is a once in a lifetime chance because it'll never come around again. Think about in your life how many things you've missed. Think about right now, every one of you that said, oh my God, I wish I would have bought Bitcoin 14 years ago. $90,000 a coin. Don't miss this. As you can see, we have all kind of different shapes. We got doctors, nurses, engineers. And notice how beautiful all my sisters are and handsome how my brothers are. That's impassive. There's no ugly and impassive. There's no ugly and impassive. It's just a beautiful thing. And if you have a little bit of sense, you'll check it out. So all it takes is a little bit of sense. I don't have to be a genius. Like Marcianne said, computers? I got a cell phone. Oh, hello. It's what I knew. But in this company, you don't have to worry about anything. They really take care of you. Ash MUFAREH is taking care of everybody. So I don't know who I'm handing it back to. Dr. Debbie, Dr. Joyce, Dr. Julie, Dr. Benny, Nurse Engineer Mike. I want to thank you for having me. I know he's going to kill me, Bob. You know that. But don't miss this out. Listen, these people didn't miss it, won't miss it. They'll be here forever to their last breath. Why? Because it's that good. Dr. Debbie, back to you. And thank you for the birthday wishes, sweetie.
Chris, you always crack jokes. And you know what? Comic relief is something that we need in our daily lives. We use less nerves smiling than we use when we frown. And when we smile, we live longer. So thank you so much for breaking the ice and giving us that comic relief. I am so honored and blessed to always hear you talk. And AI dominating the internet. I'm not going to summarize it because I know my sister does it, but I'll just say, you did a fantastic job. And the thing you shared about the friend that was building the strip mall and finally had to sell it on a little bit of profit with our business, I don't think it's going to be that way because it's not a little profit. It's a lifetime generational profit, if I heard you well. And that's what we want. That's what we're looking for. And we're so honored and blessed that we're here. I do recall listening to Brother Pius Uber, who is in Ireland, talking about him missing an opportunity to get Facebook. When you talked about Bitcoin, this came to mind. and it was offered to him for $450, and he was trying to figure out where to get the money from. And by the time he got the money, they said, "Oh, we already have enough people. We no longer need you." So he should have been one of those original owners. So we are glad we're part of this 1,400,000. So thank you so much, Brother Chris. I'm going to pass it to my sister, Joyce. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Debbie. Thank you so much. And Chris, thank you so much. That was just awesome what you said. You talked about being 5 to 10 years ahead of everyone else. And that is like one of the things that Ash makes sure he does. He's very futuristic. And, we appreciate about him because we have to be there in order to make sure that we are in the game, that we stay in the game, that we stay ahead of the game. So thank you. And I love you said about the big box businesses that are coming in. And what happens is they look and they see the traffic. And they don't know, now they're paying thousands and thousands of dollars for traffic. And they come and they see this company called ONPASSIVE, and they can get traffic for, a little bit of a fraction of what they're paying right now. And when these big companies come in, guess where they fall? Under. Yes. And that is, it just blows my mind when you think about that. And you or Marty, someone or Bob or someone said about they're paying, some will be coming in, they'll pay by the year. And, you're set for it. Okay, I'm going to stop right there. So we are just, we're just learning, and we're educating, and we're just understanding, as it's been said tonight, knowing your business, know what you're doing, know what you have, know where you are, so that when someone said that when it comes up years down the road and they say, were you in this company called ONPASSIVE? And you're like, yes, this is where we were. This is where we started. And the next person that is coming up here, I really appreciate him. He's my brother as well, because he's one of the OTech pros. And I'm like Marcianne, I don't have a computer background. I don't have about this IT, and Marty was saying SAS and all this stuff. And I get it now more because of you guys. But before that was going over my head. I do therapy. I don't even I talk to people. I don't talk about computers. And so you guys have like opened the door, you opened a window, you've opened my mind so that I could understand and I could get this part about the technology. And so when Marty talks about all these things and you guys talk about them, I may not understand all the bolts and the pieces and everything and how it works, but I have a basic understanding that when you say something, when someone is talking about it, I can be a part of the conversation because of you taking the time out of your busy schedule and sharing your knowledge with us. And like Marcia said, I'm a layperson, and I don't know this, but Oliver Fonte, I just thank you so much, and I thank God for you, for the OTech pros that came along and just opened the door, opened my mind to something totally different. I really appreciate you. I thank you so much. And we're just excited to hear what you're going to say on the business concepts, because I know you're going to bring fire just like everyone else has. The mic is yours. Welcome on tonight and tell us your thoughts about what's going on. Thank you so much, Brother Oliver.
Yeah, hi.
We call you guys
everybody.
doctor for some
Oh
reason.
no, I'm not a doctor. Hey everybody, happy Thanksgiving. Like my brother Bob said, tomorrow, Thanksgiving in the United States is the day that we thank God for everything, and we should also thank God for our company, that we've been here for all this while, be resilience, be patience. Like I keep saying all the time, that patience is a virtue, and that is a virtue. So we have to thank God tomorrow with the United States. There's a Thanksgiving that family comes together. We thank God for everything. And we still will continue to be thanking God for Mr. Ash and the team and his family, and to thank God for us also, for giving us that energy that we are firing up all the cylinders, to keep it warming all the time to make founders to understand that this business is your business. You have to own it. Because we have a CEO. We have a CEO that has this business concept that before that business concept, before he initiated it, he knows what is in the market. He knows the market. He knows the customers. He knows what they need, and he knows what is lacking. It's based on that he came out with this business concept, because he knows what the people need out there, what the companies, the medium and the large businesses, small companies, they need. Even us as an individual, what we need. That is how he came out now to put this business concept of ONPASSIVE that my brother Bob Marley, Marcien, Chris Johnson, they all talk about. But why he did this? Because he knows that there's too much corruption out there, and that's why he keeps talking about we are going to solve the problem of, or to correct the corruption, or the correction to the corruption. Because he knows that he needs to come and correct. He's that courageous person. He's that courageous person that took that bull by the horn, that I would fix it, no matter what, it's a do or die. And when I look at it also, he started by looking to the digital transformation. Like Chris Johnson said, we are 5-10 years ahead. When you look into that also, I will approach it in the sense that the internet came. People took advantage of the internet. If you look at all the big tech companies today, they took advantage of it, but they were greedy because they were all about control and the money. They didn't think about customer satisfaction. Our CEO looked at it at that point of customer satisfaction, and not only looking at it at customer satisfaction, he said, I want to clone myself. I want to replicate myself. Because the poverty that is also out there, I want to make sure that people should be able to get clean water, electricity, and the rest, and they should also live a comfortable life. He flipped the world. That is what he wants to do. He wants to flip the world, that a common man down there will be able also to get clean water to drink, able to have at least a meal or 3 straight meals a day. If I can eat a cup of yogurt, somebody in my village, somebody in the most interior can also eat a cup of yogurt. That is how he took all these things into consideration. And that is how he said, okay, the internet is there. Since I've cloned myself, or I've replicated myself, he looked at that, the internet is there. Artificial intelligence came. He took advantage of it also. A lot of these other companies, they did not grab it. They didn't get it because they were greedy. They want to get control and money to suppress the others. Then data, like we all talk about data. My brother Bob talked about the value. So when I look into these 3 things, data, internet, artificial intelligence, that is how he came out with this. He came out with this business concept of ONPASSIVE, of this company that we are all going to enjoy, and our generation upon generation will enjoy till Danke don't come. When he looked into it also, there's something we call business continuity. He knows that for us to sustain, to keep this company running on and on and on, there should be a business continuity plan or process in place, so that we will never, like Chris Johnson said, we will be there 5-10 years ahead. If you shut us down here, the next country will pick it on. The system here shut down, nobody will even realize that something has happened. Business continues, and that's how we'll continue to have more money in our pocket, and that's how we'll continue to be impacting the world. So you see how he approaches it. Then when I look at it also, when we, the 1.4 million that we have to go out there, that the world would need us, we have to go out there to spread and to impact people. He said, okay, I will send you guys traffic. my bro, Madi talk about traffic. He has been talking about traffic over the past days. Traffic is that thing that Ash is building a system, a humongous system that even the whole world can come in. The system will not blink. Remember when there was an update that he put in our back office that I think it's how many million per millisecond. The system did not blink. That is the kind of robust, secured system that he is building. Guarantee secured, robust system that nothing will not, there will be zero tolerance, zero failure, zero anything. That assurance alone, that building this system, and that he has a good team now that they are working on it. I have peace. And I know that tomorrow, even if I'm not there, my generation will not suffer and they will continue to impact the world. Come again. There is zero risk. We don't take any risk. He put in his money, he put in his time, he put in his life. His kids, they don't enjoy him. Zero risk for us. All what he needs for us to pray and to be patient, to enjoy. The logistics he's the one, the logistic. We don't own, like Chris Johnson said, we don't own a warehouse that will have a warehouse that will pack goods, pack this to start to sell. No, we don't pay. There's nothing like we pay company insurance. There's nothing like we pay salaries. We don't have it. Just go to your back office, do your thing, that 2%. Do your thing, make your money. How beautiful can that be? Why can't you even wait for 10 years or 15 years? So this is all what Mr. Ash has put together. And part of that 2% also, Madi just said it here, is based on sales. There must be an action. From you, from myself also, there must be an action. You have to act. Just go to your back office, to your OES, go to your wallet. If there's any new product, they just buy, put. He will run you the traffic. He will run you the traffic. You know, logistics being taken care of. Then you'll be sitting somewhere in the beach and enjoying yourself, but he's the one putting all the energy. Zero risks from us. Zero risks from us. So that's the way I look at it. Then the culture also that he has built a culture within us. We are not a family. We are not a family. If I fly and go anywhere today, you know, I go to Canada, Mike is there, or Mike will pick me up at the airport. I go to Australia, Nira is there, she will pick me up from the airport. You know? So this is I do enjoy it, seeing that we are in a business that is a family kind of business. Everybody will progress, everybody is going to enjoy, everybody is going to make money, because he will force you to make money. Just grab it and put on your marketplace. That's it. That's it. That's the truth. That's just the 2%. And it is you that will determine how much you want to make. If you want to stay with your one product, it's on you. If you want to have the multiple, because we have valuable products, above market value products. I'll say it again, that he has put a system, he's building a system that we should just allow him to do what he wants to do. But he is building a system that even 8 billion people will come in, that traffic will jump in, and you know, there will be no issue going on with our data center, cloud hybrid data center that he's building, payment processor that is there. We own it. And when you own a data center, you own the payment processor, you own the domain, your website is there running for you. When you own all those things, you have control. There's no third party that want to come in to come dictate prices, then he has to inflate prices to the customers. No, we own it. As we own it, we have control over it. You want to come with any kind of a price, Ash will slash it down again. You come again with any price, Ash will slash it down again. You people have third party that you will pay. Our own company will have no third party because we own everything. How beautiful can that be? How beautiful can that be? Why shouldn't we wait even for 10 years? Why shouldn't we wait? We should stop asking questions, keep praying, keep knowing your business. Go and start to find out about the taxes. Try to see if you can get your own CPA, tax person. Look into your country. Who is about the tax bracket, the tax rate in their country, how you're going to work on it. Those are the things we are supposed to be looking at now. We should stop asking questions because you have a business that is coming. Like Maddie and Chris are saying that we will be shocked and that he wants to surprise us. And I have that feeling in me that he's going to surprise us. Because the Ash that I've known now getting to 5 years, he's that type that is a different breed. He's a different breed. He's a different breed. I'm a tech guy, but his own level is above. You know? You know, so I want to say we should continue be praying for him, praying for the team that they are working. Keep doing your own thing that you are doing, what you are doing, keep doing it. When it comes, when he will surface and say, okay, now we are ready, take it and go with it. You own a business. You own a business that business is you that will determine how much you will make. It's going to be unlimited. Everything with this business is unlimited. It's unlimited. Maji has been putting numbers there. He put another number again today. I look at it here. He will cut them down, and for 2.2 customers a day, 55 times 30 days, give you 1,606. I'm just like, how can somebody back in the developing country make that kind of money a month with one product? One. You put in what? You have zero risk. Tell me any businessman on this planet Earth that is not taking a risk. Ash has done everything for us. No risk. And you make the amount of money. One product. Thank you very much. Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my gosh, Oliver. Okay, you brought the fire. So you just brought so many points out, and I know I can't recap everything that you said, but you said you talked about the business and being thankful, and how Ash, he knew the market, and he knows the market, he knows what companies need, he knows what people need, and he saw the corruption out there. And he took the courage to stand up and say, I will be the one to make a change. And then you talked about the internet came along and how people took advantage of it, and they didn't care about customer satisfaction. They didn't care about anything but money and the greed. But here comes this person that said, I want to clone myself. I want to flip the script. I want to change the concept. And I want to see everybody win. And, so other people didn't take advantage of this. Other companies, they went the other way, but Ash flipped it and says, I'm going to take advantage of this internet, of this thing called the internet, and I'm going to change lives. I'm going to be that person that stands up and make a difference. And then you also went over talking about, the data, the internet, the AI, and here we are with another chance. And you talked about, the business plan and processing and things being in place. Okay, you said so much here, but you said zero risk. We have zero risk. And you said we have a business. Own it. It's your business. Own it. Ash is giving it to you, to us. And our responsibility is to get out there and own it. We have to do 2%. You said 2%. And you talked about, logistics and all those other things, and the culture and the family. and the data, the process centers, and all these things. But you said also things, it's unlimited. What's going to happen is going to be unlimited. And you talked about countries making this type of income when Marty takes this all these concepts that he talks about money and tells us about just, you said one, you didn't say 2, 3, or 4, you said one product.
Like Marty's put it, one product, 2.2 customers a day, 55 customers a month, times 30 days, 1,606. But am I right?
Life changing.
Life changing.
Life changing. That's all I want to say, you guys. Life changing. If you don't remember anything else, remember life changing. But it's not about your life or my life. It's about changing the lives of everyone around you, making a difference in the lives of others. Opportunity that we have been given that we have never had before. We will be able to do this, to change the lives of our community, of our generations, of our families, of our neighborhoods, but of nations. So when you think on those levels, it just blows my mind. Okay, you guys are just like blowing me away here. I'm like, so thank you so much, Oliver. You know, everybody has put their twist on it. And I just love it because here we are, all different people from all different walks of life, but yet we're in for the same cause, the same mission, to change lives and to make a difference, to uplift humanity. And thank you, Mr. Ash Mufareh, for giving us the opportunity to do so. You know, we are in, as we say this all the time, we're in the right place. We are blessed beyond measure. And when God sets something in place, it's a divine appointment. It's something that can't be changed. It's something that is unstoppable, that no matter, I'm going to say this, all the demons in hell couldn't stop it if they tried, because God has set it in place. And what God sets in order, no man or no one can stop it unless he says so. Okay, so I'm going to stop right there. This is amazing. It's wonderful. I just love this. And now we're just going to go right. We're going to keep moving right ahead because we have our own, my big little brother. I call him my big little brother. He is special to me because he helps me out so much, and he's pushed me in directions that I'd never said I would go, that I wouldn't be here sitting here today in front of you. But Engineer Mike, he's really helped me and pushed me out, and I do want to say this too. Happy birthday, Chris. I know you're going to get me, but that's okay. It's your birthday. We're going to celebrate you. So happy birthday. But I want to call my big little brother, Engineer Mike. If you come, I know you had a couple of questions and answer questions that you wanted to ask, and then your take on the business concept. Thank you. Welcome, Engineer Mike. Thank you.
Oh, wow. Good evening, everybody. Good morning. This is what I can say. We are getting a Thanksgiving treat from the American community. We're getting a Thanksgiving treat from my big brothers, the Tech Pros, and our big brothers, the trios, right? So we got Chris, we got Marty DeGarmo, we got Uncle Oliver Fonte, we got Uncle Bob Takusi, and we got Mama Cien from the beautiful city of Texas, Houston, Texas, right? So I don't want to mess up great moderation, our moderator. I don't want to mess up what everybody has said here, because if I bring what is coming, it will not make no sense. We've been hearing this, me particularly, I've been hearing my big brothers for 4 years. I mean, like every day they have concepts that they break down for me. Like I will always say again, I am what I am today in ONPASSIVE because I understood what how they break down the ONPASSIVE business model to me and the concept and all of that. That's why I'm trying my own best to catch up with a lot of things, and they made me a superstar. You see that? And I'm very grateful and happy that I listened to them. I could understand what they were saying, right? So, but big brothers, before all of you, have one question to answer for me. I will start with our big brother, Uncle Oliver Fonte. Come on, please, big brother. Every day, this is not for us anymore. We've been hearing all of this. We really understand what is going on, and we've been plugged in from the one till now. But to the people who will be joining us later on when we go to the second phase and everything, I want you people to answer me these questions so that it will be so very helpful for them. Now, the Oliver Fonte, there is something you always tell us every day at Join ONPASSIVE Day One. I started hearing you telling us, you are fine, we are fine, Jesus. I cannot really place my hand and grasp all the concept of all of that. We are really fine. So, in a layman's term, can you really tell us, those who will join us tomorrow, what do you mean by we are fine? Thank you, big bro.
Yeah, when I joined, when my brother Bob invited me to join, more than getting to 5 years today, when I joined, I look into the whole business model that Ash is putting. As an IT person also, I look at it, AI, Ash talk about AI embedded, automation, 100% integration. And when I look at them, I say, okay, this, for us to put something like this is going to take us more than 8 years. It's going to be between 8 to 10 years. So we knew that we, the OTech pros, we always talk, that's the time that is going to take 8 to 10 years. So when people were like talking this, I just say, look, guys, we are fine, we are okay, because it's going to take a while. When you look at how the other tech companies, how did you come out with their own products, it was not with artificial intelligence, because they were all about the money, the profit. They were all about the profit, for them to make profit, to make money, and to control the world. They were greedy, like I said, they were greedy, you know. But Ash came in that I'm going to build each product, you know, embedded it with AI. So for those other companies, if they want to do what Mr. Ash is doing, like Chris said, 5 to 10 years, you know, if they want to do it embedded with AI 100%, then they have to build a brand new application, because their structure was not that to take AI 100%. So all what they can do now, they only patch. They keep patching, and when it got to a certain level, they will stop, because if they continue, the whole thing will crash. So when I look into that, I say, okay, for us to come out with artificial intelligence in all these products, and with the advanced technology that is coming also into it, we are going to be fine. Calm down, guys. When this one product comes out, I was looking at 1 or 2 products to come out, that we are going to be fine. So that's why I keep saying that we are going to be fine, because I knew that it's 8 to 10 years and above. You know, wow. That is going to be 8 to 10 years and above, so that people should have to have that in their mind. They should not keep asking, when are we going to launch whatever. No. It's going to take time. Because when you start, that's why we came out with the system development life cycle, from the initialization to the monitoring to the implementation and maintenance, to roll it out to the market, and then just start maintaining and monitoring. It's going to take, that is also something that's going to take time, you know. And Ash was building not any kind of product, but a product that are going to be above market value, you know. So that's why I keep saying that we are fine. Calm down, guys. We are fine. We are fine. And every day, Ash keep like challenging me with more and more stuff. Like when all the time I discuss with Bob, we look things, when Ash come and talk, we go and sit back again. All of us, the OTech pros, we go and sit and look, try to visualize what Ash is trying to, behind the scene, what they want to do behind the scene, you know, to get the concept, what they want to do behind the scene. So that's why I keep saying all the time, we are fine. And now we are even super fine, because we have the 4 pillars.
Before we were talking, we didn't even know about the 4 pillars. We didn't know that there will be a payment processor. We didn't know that there's going to be a domain, that we are going to own our own domain. We did not know all that, but now we know that we are going to own all the 4 pillars, which is going to make us to have that control. There is no third party. If any business is there that there's a third party, know that that third party, the cost, all consumers are going to incur those costs. But Ash comes now with his own vision. He said, no, I don't want the customers to suffer that cost. I will build something that we will own it, our own. That's why he came out with the 4 pillars. And that 4 pillars is the killer. That 4 pillars is the killer. You know, so I'll leave it there, guys. We are fine and we are in a very good position. And Ash is bringing out this business, this company, even less than 7 years. I was even talking, we were talking about 8 years and above, but the company is coming out live in less than 7 years. So we are fine, super fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Uncle Oliver. Man, a lot said there. You people have heard it from the professionals in the field. They always come on here and enlighten us and give us the facts as it is. So I will go now to my other big brother, Uncle Bob. Magnificent presentation about all the facts that you brought here about our business module, our business concept. That was awesome. Now, there is something that you used to tell us. It's concerning information. You say in those olden days, the people who were from this your inspiration you got from the Robert Kiyosaki's book that you read some years ago. At that time, it was about land and all of that. But now, we're talking about the 21st century. Everything is going digital. We have digital transformation. We have a lot going on online. So, what can you tell us with this digitalization about information? What is it and how is it beneficial to us, Uncle Bob? Thank you, sir.
Yes, Engineer Mike. You know, the key driver in this 21st century is information, is data. And Robert Kiyosaki presented it really well. It was a projection he was making in his book. You remember, he said that, I'm not going to go through everything, but he was saying that those who are going to own the wealth in this our time, this 21st century, are those who are going to have the information. And that the information is going to come to you at the speed of light. If you blink, you're going to miss it. You know, but we now know that this information is data. Data is the key. We are in the era of digital transformation. Everything is going digital. Everything is being automated and online. And the person who gets there first, who can make that data available, who can create that system which has trust. Remember, there has to be digital trust as we go into this era of digital transformation, where there's data and flying all over the place. You have a system where people come in and relinquish their personal information, relinquish their credit card, their IDs and all that. You must protect the system. There must be digital trust. So when you have that, and the customers have that trust, then you are the winner. You know, I can tell you that I can concur with brother Chris when he said that we are 5 years ahead, and I'll give you a specific example. You know, about 2 years ago, in December of 2022, there was a jolt online. Something came out. This ChatGPT came out in December of 2022, and it was the AI chatbot. Okay, when that happened, there was if you can Google this, there was what they call it, there was panic in Google. You know, there was panic in Google, and it was at that time, just how did they term it? I cannot remember the exact words to tell you, so you can Google it. But of Google summon a meeting and pass an executive order that was effective immediately, asking all teams, this was in 2022, asking all teams to begin developing their systems with AI from scratch. Guess what? 4 years or 5 years earlier, Ash Mufareh summoned his team to begin developing his systems with AI from scratch. So you see that we are 5 years ahead of everybody. We are 5 years ahead in all. There are so many things I don't want to blow your mind right now, but our founder, Mr. Ash, is taking us exactly what Brother Chris said. We are 5 years ahead, and that is an example that I just wanted to highlight to you guys to get your comfort, and that is true. For me, when I understood the enormity of the business, understood the concept, understood the complexity of what Mr. Ash was trying to do, I gave it 5 to 8 years. You know, and if you look at the real scope of this work, the actual scope, when everything became clear to our founder and when he started putting the teams to forge ahead, he's achieving this mission in less than 4 years. In less than 4 years, in my estimation. So we should just be patient. I know we have been talking about patience, but it is a virtue that we need. I know that our founder, Mr. Ash, is bending over backwards every day in, day out. I don't even know when he sleeps. We don't know when he sleeps because he has people all over the world. He's always up in one meeting or another and around the world, working for us. Remember, this business, you don't have to worry about paying rent. You don't have to worry about paying insurance for your employee. You have a business. Look at it, guys. You have a business. You don't have to. You don't worry about paying healthcare for your employees. You don't worry about paying insurance. You don't worry about paying rent. Everything is done for you, Mr. Ash. Like my brother said, Oliver, Ash has taken the risk for us. We have virtually zero risk. It's a gift of grace, of love. I might say. Thank you.
Wow, Uncle Bob. Thank you very much. I mean, just by you bringing us this, it's something that is very reassuring for us who are in here already today, and also for those who are coming tomorrow to join us in this movement that we are. Now, I will go. Mama Sien, are you still there? She's not? Okay. I'll go over to Bamadi. If she comes, then she. Sorry?
1 minute. I have some people coming in my house. I will be right back. 1 minute.
Okay, Mama, I said thank you. I will come now to Bramadi. Hey, Bramadi, we've been so happy, and we thank you all for this Thanksgiving present that you guys are giving us by giving us the basics again of this our business that all of us really need to know about it. All of us really need to understand it before we can really continue to invite people as we go to the second phase. There is something that you used to always tell us. I want you to break it down for us here now. And for the people who will be joining us tomorrow, there is something you tell us every day. If you are in it, you win it. If you are in it, you win it. Yeah. So if you are in it, you win it. How would I win if I'm just coming in? So I just want you to summarize it the lowest possible way that you can for us. You are in it, you will win it. How? Tell us. Thank you, big bro.
Well, first thing I'd say is, when I'm saying you're in it to win it, we're all affiliates, okay? So let's talk about affiliates, right? I know what game the affiliates are in outside of this company. I did it for 20 years. I know what they're doing. When they find out what we have, millions will come in very quickly. Because doing what it takes to be a marketer, I did a video on what it would take, what programs you need, and all the stuff you need to be an affiliate. a marketer online in general, anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000, hours and hours a day, training, trying to figure out, learn SEO, all that stuff. That's what it takes. But because of what Bob just said, we know how this company is. Ash erased all of that. So even a seasoned marketer, influencer, whatever, comes in here. He has the same golden toolbox we do. He has what you call targeted traffic like we do. And he has page builders. He has a built-in conferencing platform. He has a funnel builder. And he's working with AI. It's going to be over. It's not going to be a sale. You have to get one big influencer in marketing to see what we have, and the rest will come like the Pied Piper, because it'll be the first time. Look, the number is 97, 98% people fail online. If you come into ONPASSIVE and you do what you need to do, 100% success. Name a company that's even close to that. There's none. So I'm not worried. I have friends that I know people that make tens of thousands. One guy makes 80,000 a month. Okay. And there's little things now. You're still doing that? Why are you? They're wondering now, okay, for the first year, I'm an idiot. Third year, maybe he knows something we don't know. Sixth year, oh my God, he's got something. I can't wait to find out, but I'm too proud to ask him. They're coming. They're coming because it's a rough business. Even some of the ones you guys know that you think, oh man, he's a multimillionaire. Tony Robbins still markets, or he pays someone else to do it. He's paying somebody to market. The big deal now is internet, podcast, all of the platforms like you have TikTok and Facebook and all that, Instagram. When these people out there, and there's some people that you walk by making $50,000, $60,000 a month on a platform that they're working their butt off. I mean, they're really, and they constantly have to dig to maintain that level. When they go out to go on vacation or they go somewhere, their business just slowly starts to die. And on ONPASSIVE, you have the best tools in high demand, and you have Niagara Falls as far as different streams of income. There is no law. One might be down, one may not be doing as well, but you got 20 other products that are. Then you got people coming in that are marketing using the system. Yeah, I think, I don't think the company have to spend a dime on advertising once this gets out in the public. I think we will be like Facebook 2024, where people are coming in because they want to be here. You don't have to sell it. There's no advertisement on Facebook. Now, Facebook's getting dead now. They're becoming old because they're a haven for cowards and bullies and pedophiles and everything else. But if you could come to a clean company that when they find out, and it'll be through us. Listen, all the Burj Khalifas in the world, all the train stations with a big banner on it, all that, you know who made a difference? Mr. Mufareh. Mr. Mufareh brought in a handful of people who brought in a handful of people who brought in hands full of people. And one day we had 1 million. And it all led back to one guy, and they listened to him talk. Most of the time they're going, I'm not sure what he's saying, but I believe every word that comes out of his mouth. You can't buy that ad. He is a walking marketing person. He's his own brand. I don't care what the name is. I don't care what we're doing. Listen, if you walked up to the elite builders and marketers and people that know AI in the industry, which he did, and told them the story of what happened to him, which we don't know yet. Why did they come? Because he did a great advertisement? No, they heard the words come out of his mouth and they went, oh my God. I could sit here and do this normal thing and never be known or be part of history. So everyone he talks to, I don't know how much he knows he has, but there's something about him that he is the brand. It's not a name, it's not a train station, it's not fancy cars, it is him. And what do? We're mini hims. We go out, we talk like him, we try to, show things like he does. We have compassion for each other, we care about each other. And as long as we try to imitate him, we'll never be 100%. We can't lose. But I mean, people are going to be flowing into this company. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm already preparing for it. When you guys say know your business, what I've been doing the last 6 months is getting ready for that bell to go off and we shoot out of the gate. Because I know then for 6 months, if you slam it, and I've told all of you this, you go hard as you can for 6 months, your grandchildren will never work again. That's all I got.
Thank you very much, Big Bro Matty. We really appreciate you for everything you do for us. I really appreciate how you answer the question. It give us the insight. So I have 2 more, but I'll just ask one now. I want to do something very fast. I will ask our brother Chris Johnson. There is something you always tell us: take care of your neighbor. I'll take care of myself and take care of my neighbors. And that shows the heart of ONPASSIVE and the heart of our CEO. So can you elaborate on that for us? Let's really understand what you're talking about while we are here in ONPASSIVE. Thank you.
Oh, let me give you an example. My neighbor is 89 years old. She's a cancer survivor, both breasts. I have to yell at her to go in the house. When it's cold, she was out trying to rake leaves today again. Told her, I got this. Sir, thank you. You don't have to thank me. This is what we're supposed to be doing. There's so many things that we can do so much better in all of our lives. We don't always do the right thing when it comes to helping somebody. This is an honor for me to be able to speak to people and maybe kind of wake them up a little bit as, hey, we can't walk by people anymore. There's so many people that are out there that are hungry. Of course, on the streets. We have heroes living on the streets. We have legends living on the streets. And why? Maybe alcohol, drugs, mental issues that people just don't understand. Listen, who else is helping them right now? I want you to think about that. If this is a day before one of the biggest holidays in America, Thanksgiving, and I'm going to go to a phenomenal Thanksgiving dinner tomorrow, all kind of trimmings, food, but yet in the back of my mind, how many people with young children don't have anything? They're worried about getting maybe one present for their child. They can scrape it up. Or maybe there's issues in their family, bipolar, ADHD, all these crazy diseases that are in people's minds that are affecting 90% of this world right now. If we can't help people with this many people all over the world, then I give up. Because every person, every country is going to be a part of something we call Oh Bless. I can't walk by anybody without saying, oh, you need some help. Yeah, I'm that guy that will pull off on the road on a freeway when I see someone with a flat tire and need some help. That's me. I don't expect that to be everybody, but I wish it would be. I really wish it would be. But we have to help. We can't look away anymore. And as this company grows, I believe your hearts are going to grow. I believe maybe you won't be so judgmental when you see someone on the street, or maybe so judgmental when you see a single mom or a single dad in a grocery store telling their kids, no, son, we can't afford it. I can't get you that. Putting things out of their cart back because, I mean, that's embarrassing enough. Why? I was there a long time ago. I know. People don't know that. I was in a spot where a lot of you are today. And I never want to be there again, but mostly I don't want anyone to be there again. I've witnessed people for 4 years that want to change that. And that change is coming. But I will lead anyone that wants to help any bad situation. Because in this world, there's a lot of bad situations out there. I got faith enough in myself knowing that I can do this because I have faith in over 1 million people that they want to do it too. And if 1 million people come together and say, oh, we're going to stop this, we're going to build some facilities to get some people off the streets, we're going to educate them through academy, we're going to give them that jump. I said it earlier today. Every one of us is going to have a story because of this great company. And then it's going to be up to us to get out and make sure everyone's got a story. The greatest thing in the world is giving, helping, serving. That's what this company is all about. Miss Mike. Engineer Mike, back to you, brother. I teased you all night, Mike, because I love teasing you. You're fun. So, did I scare him off? Look at that. I scared him off. You know what he's doing right now? He's running out in the street and helping somebody. I guarantee you that. That's what he's doing right now.
I think you scared him away, Chris. Oh, he may have come back. Oh. Thank you, Chris,
You're welcome.
for that answer. And great questions, Engineer Mike. And I don't know if he's back. I see his camera, but I don't see him there.
Hey, Joyce.
Oh, there. Yes.
I want to add something. We talk about the power of giving, okay? I did a video, it's called Give Back 2%, right? And it shows as we take care of ourselves and we're done, and you know, maybe you change the zip code, you got another car, but whatever, paid off you wanted to be debt free. How powerful it is if 1 million people start to give back together. And if you watch the video, it shows you as it grows, it actually gets to the point that you're changing the world completely. And it could happen in 5 years. And as said, not too long ago, in 5 years, you won't recognize the world. So it could happen. It takes all of us together giving something. It's very powerful. That's all I have.
Very powerful, Marty. Yes, 10%. Just 10% giving back.
Hello?
Can we mute?
That's Mike.
You back? That's Mike. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, everybody. What I wanted to have one question for Marcien as well. Marcien had a great webinar today in French, which we were talking about the mission and vision of our CEO. It was in French, but I just wanted her to tell us something. She is always excited. The people who are coming into ONPASSIVE tomorrow, they don't know why Marcien is so excited. Marcien, Mama C, come on. Can you tell us why, your why, please? Why are you so excited with this company? Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Mike. I'm sorry. After I finished spoke, I have some visitor that they just pop it in the house without letting me know, so I have to quickly attend to them. But I'm back. I'm here. So, Engineer Mike, you see, there's something I want to say that 4.5 years or almost 5 years ago, I was not excited or not as happy as I am today. Why? Because there was no reason for me to be happy. I didn't have any hope. You know, when you live in the world with no hope, it's dangerous. Today, I am happy because I have a hope. I have a hope that even if I'm not here, whatever is going to happen tomorrow, my generation will never go hungry because you know somebody that they call Maciel. So for that, the security of my children or somebody that knows me is already there. That's having a hope. I have a hope because this company is telling me, hold on a minute, you will never be the same again. Your tomorrow will be different from your today. And I can tell, I'm seeing it. I have a hope because I can dream. I have a hope because I know a child somewhere around Africa, somewhere in the jungle or in my country, in my village, in Bayanga, where my mother comes from, will never lack a bottle of drinking water. There was no hope for me. 4 years ago, in my country, children was dying from cholera. I remember at that webinar, I was crying because there was no drinking pure water. And children were still dying from cholera. 21st century. But this great man with the vision told me, don't worry. It's just a matter of time and it's going to change. That's what I call my hope. And I believe in him. I believe in this company. I know it's going to be okay. I know things are never going to be the same as today. I have that hope. That's why every single day when I get up, I look at the whole world and I said, imagine that the whole world is getting up and everybody is dancing in the sky. Every child is able to have, like our brother Chris Johnson said, the kanji in the store without the parent telling them, I cannot afford it. Parents are able to send their kids to school without selling everything that they have, just to sponsor one child in the family. Somebody that have graduated from university will not be dying in the ocean because they want to travel to come to abroad to find a living. I have a hope that tomorrow is going to be better. And that's why every single day, when I wake up, I dance, I'm happy, because when you dance and you have that happiness in you, that hope and that energy keep coming, keep flowing. And you know, this smile that you have will be in so many other people's faces, not only on yours, not only on your direct family. A lot of kids, a lot of parents, a lot of grandparents will have their dignity back. They will feel like human beings again because they are capable to get up in the morning and give to their children, give to their grandchildren, give to their great-grandchildren without thinking. When they will be in their bed, leaving this world to go to a place that we so come to meet apart, they will be happy because they have willed something to their generation. I have a hope, and that hope is this company. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you.
Wow, Jesus. You see what we need to have to hear from the dancing queen all the time. Thank you, Mama. See, it is something. Let me say, you just poured out everything that we had to know. Chris Johnson did the same. Uncle Bob, Uncle Oliver, and our big brother Amadi DeGarmo. Wow, what a blessing to take home this Thanksgiving. Wow. Okay, I hand it over back to our moderators, Mama Joyce and Mama Debbie. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for those answers. Great questions, Engineer Mike. Thank you so much. You know, just hearing everyone answer those questions is amazing. And Marcian, thank you so much for hope. And I'm glad that ONPASSIVE found you, and then that you have hope again. So that is wonderful, that that hope that you have, and just knowing that you will make a difference. You'll be able to make a difference in the world. So that was very inspiring. Thank you so much. And we're blessed tonight to have my sister, and I just want to hear from her on tonight. I just want to congratulate you on your newest accomplishment. And we're so excited. My beautiful sister, Dr. Ivy Mix. Thank you so much. Congratulations again. We love you, and we're just so proud of you. Thank you. The mic is yours, sis.
Thank you so much. I should say that I'm living my best time, and it pours out to everybody too, that we are all living our best times. I'm so happy to be with the family once again. And I just want to honor our sister, Julie Pierre. She is a blood sister. She's real. She'll keep in touch. I mean, she will let me know that I have been missed. And the world is not an easy place. So for somebody to keep you in their heart, just being real, everybody does. I had so many messages, but I want to honor you for that especially. You remember some time Harold said you used to call and pray for him. It's a truth. She's a blood sister, so I honor you for that. I've missed everybody, and I share my accomplishments with everybody because I got it from this platform. I got it by listening, by paying attention. And trust me, like we always say, people are going to come back to these tips and they will be wondering why we're so excited, why we are so detailed, why we know what we know. There is a course in theology that is called, we have hermeneutics, and then we have just like, why do you believe what you believe? Why do you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ? You have to know. So we know why we know. So Marcian has listed them here. She said it. So thank you very much. Now, I was just coming to say hello, but I was pricked by what Madi said. Facebook is old. That's what he said. And then I'm coming to link it up to the topic for tonight, which is our business concept. Our business concept in ONPASSIVE is excellence. Our business concept in ONPASSIVE is a complete takeover. Our business concept in ONPASSIVE is overtaken by excellence and admiration. You have people admiring the company. It's not going to be taken over through any aggressive means. Tonight, a lot has been said, especially by Brother Oliver Fonte. So we're going to have a complete takeover by the nature of Ash and the force of his spirit of helping the world. Now, we're going to take over by being prestigious. God will always go after the most prestigious. God goes after you. God goes after me because there's only one of you. There's not another one of you. There's not another one of Ash. God is going after the most prestigious. Now, the most prestigious person at the moment is you and is us here. And we have to inspire ourselves. We go by, we catch inspiration from others, which is good, but inspire you. I inspire me. Today I was telling somebody, I said, you went to school, you walked, you cleaned your teeth, you live in a house, you pay rent. Like Chris said, he loves his neighbor. All the things that you do, talk to yourself about them, inspire you. Now, that inspiration about you is going to bubble. Now, when you say good things about yourself, either you don't have to let them know, it is going to roll out. And that's what Ash does. And Ash comes to us and he tells us, do or die. Do you know what? He's told himself that. He's inspired himself. Like Bob told us tonight. He said, I don't know how he makes it. You don't know how he makes it? It's because he's always inspiring himself. The Bible says, comfort yourself with these words. Comfort yourself. So this business concept that we have, I like it very much because today in the world, the media is the teacher of our children and our grandchildren, whether you like it or not. We're going to take over the media. And it's a very honorable thing because at the moment, 11,000 children are being taught by their teachers. 800 children are being taught by preachers. Only 800 are being taught by church. 2,000. Can you imagine? 2,000 children are being taught by their parents. And 5,400 is being taught by the media. 665,000 is being taught by the media. Your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, whether you like it or not, the media is taking over. 800 are being taught by you. How many of us are children and grandchildren listening to us? So this is a very important topic you chose, Julie. Our business concept, what is it? It's to take over the world because we need to take over because we have to leave a legacy of purity and only money. If the media is teaching your children, if Ash doesn't take over the media, what are your children going to know? At this time, only 11,000 are being taught in schools. So this is a very, very laudable act that Ash is doing, and my heart keeps bubbling, knowing that apart from leaving our children money, we're going to leave them something that they would learn from. They're going to be learning from the media, whether we like it or not. And now we have a media giant. Ash is going to be a media giant. He's not only a technology giant, he's going to be a media giant. God has called us to save our family. God has called us to save the world. And I just want to say that because there's only one of us tonight, we are going to go by the concept of being the most prestigious company in the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ivy. We appreciate you for your awesome comments, and we love you. We thank you so much for being here, for supporting Julie. And we are just, like you say, we're in an excellent company with an awesome CEO. And it's going to be a takeover, absolutely a takeover. So thank you so much, a takeover. And the world is going to know. They're going to see, and they won't even know where it came from, how it hit them and what happened. They're just going to know it's there. It's a takeover. And who is this guy named Ash Muffareh, and where did he come from? Where did this company come from? And what in the world just happened? But It's going to be a really good, awesome thing. So yes, thank you so much for reminding us of that. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. And, we just want to say tonight, we thank everyone for coming and for being here, for supporting Julie. And we cannot close out the night without hearing from our one and only, my sister, Dr. Smiles, the beautiful Dr. Benny. I know you have something to say to us on tonight. And then after Dr. Benny, we're going to have Marty DeGarmo, the one and only, to close us out. And we will be on our way. Thank you, Dr. Benny. That mic is yours.
Wow. Thank you so much, Sister Joyce, for giving me this opportunity. I know everybody has spoken, and based upon the topic, But before I proceed, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving to each and everyone. We want to really thank our God for everything that He has done. He created all of us in His image, and He brought our CEO to all of us. You know how He always says, do or die? If you guys have the time, let us continue to pray for him and his entire family. ONPASSIVE is everything to all of us, and I'm excited. But based upon this particular topic, by the way, Queen Julie Pierre, thank you so much for this amazing platform. Based upon this topic about the business concept, it refers to the core idea or the framework that defines how a business creates, it delivers, captures value for its customers. Now, it typically includes what? The business mission, the business vision, the target audience, the products or services, and also the unique value, what? Proposition. It also answers what? The fundamental question of what the business does and how it does it and why, or let me say why it matters, why this company matters a lot to us. Now, based upon the key elements of this business concept, we talk about the mission and the vision, right? So the purpose of this business or the mission and where it aspires to go in the future. The example is the mission. It simplifies the digital marketing for smaller businesses or through the innovation tools and what? Personalized support. Now it talks about the target market, which is specified the group of customers, right? The business aim to serve. The example, like we focus on serving small to business, mid-business size, and the retail, as well as the hospitality industry. Next, we talk about the value as Brother Bob talks about the value, right? The value proposition. What makes it the business unique and why the customer should choose it over the competitors. An example will be we offer affordable, usable, or friendly software. Remember that our company deals with what? The software, right? It helps the business to manage their operation and the ease. Based upon the product and services, it also offers the fulfillment of the customer's needs. There are a lot of customers that need a lot of things that in this world. So our example of this is that the services that it includes what? The website, right? That it is being designed, social media management and email marketing automation. Based upon the revenue and the model, how the business generate the income, we operate on what? Subscription-based model and tied by pricing to suit the business sizes. Based upon the competitors and advantages, it talks about to differentiate the business with the market. Now, our competitive edge lies on what? 24/7 customer support and customization. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. And happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Dr. Benny, so much for your contributions and for always being here to support Julie Pierre. And I want to say to everyone, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. Never take things for granted and just have a good time. Eat a lot. I wouldn't say don't get too full, but eat until your heart is content. And enjoy. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, just always be thankful for, you know, who's in your family, your friends, and who's around you. Be mindful of all those things and always give thanks. And we're going to close out tonight. And I said Marty was going to close us out, but I was misunderstanding. Uncle Bob is going to close us out on tonight. Thank you, everyone, for coming, for supporting us on tonight. Supporting us on tonight. So we thank you. Julie thanks you. She loves you guys. And if you're listening to this in the future, Jump on board, jump in. You're in a good place. The culture is great. The CEO is great. The people are great. And we love it here. And I'm going to stop and turn it over to Uncle Bob. Thank you to all of our speakers. Oliver, Chris, Marty, Marcian, Ivy, Dr. Benny, Sister Debbie, Engineer Mike. Thank you guys for being here. Kumran, thank you. Mamadou, we bless you. My battery is running out. Oh my gosh, let me plug this in. Uncle Bob, thank you so much.
All right. Hey, Sister Joyce. Thank you for inviting me again. Julie Pierre, it's a pleasure being here. It's good to see all my brothers. What can I say? How do we close this out? The topic was very, very, very intriguing, very important for us to know our business concept and to know its origins, how it started. I hope we're able to expand on that. But I'll just end by saying that when the fullness of everything is known, when the evidence, when Ash Mufareh's initial intention becomes evident in the next few, maybe few weeks or so, he will be hailed as one of the great men who lived. You know, I believe that Ash Mufareh is going to be conferred several honorable doctorate degrees. And this system that he brings to bear is going to be taught in academic halls around the world. You know, he's challenging the status quo. He's challenging the status quo, and I'm making an argument, which I will make, an academic argument, that what Mr. Ash is bringing forward is a new economic system. At some point, there's going to be a massive paradigm shift that could be equivalent to a new economic system, a new way of thinking. I think so, and I believe so. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uncle Bob. We appreciate you. And thank you, everyone, again. We love you. We thank you for being here. We'll say a good night to you and have a blessed and happy Thanksgiving. Thanks. Love your hearts, Chris.
Thank you, everyone. Good
night.
night.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Good
coming.
night.
Brother Bob.
Thank you. Have
Thank
a
you
blessed
very much.
night.
Good night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
The
Thanksgiving,
US
everyone.
family.
Happy Thanksgiving to
Brother
all.
Bob.
Thank you, Julie.
Happy Thanksgiving to you all, Brother Bob.
Mary,
Bye,
Chris,
Sister
thank you.
Marcian.
Sister Marcia, and thanks for coming.
Thank you all.
Bye, Marcian. Bye, Dr. Benny, everybody.
Hey,
Sister Ivy.
Bye, Dr.
Chris.
Ivy Mix.
Thank you,
Queen
Chris.
Ivy.
Gotta
Good
go.
night,
Get
everybody.
cold.
Queen Julie.
Pomadu.
Captain Chris.
Good to see you,
Thank
Ivy.
you,
Mix.
Dr. Benny.
Captain Chris.
Brother Kumaran, Sister
Brother
Debbie.
Kumaran. Thank you.
Hi, Kumran.
Thank you all. Happy Thanksgiving.
Who's got the knife?
Mamadou.
Yes. I got a knife. Let me cut it.
Queen Julie, here you have the knife.
Oh wow. I didn't see that.
Thank you all.
I was wondering who's got the knife.
Queen
So do I
Joyce.
end it?
Fantastic, bombastic moderation. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you,
so
Sister
much.
Joyce.
Thank
You're,
you.
oh
Thank
my
you,
goodness.
Sister Debbie.
You
We
do a
all
great
love you
job,
guys.
and Sister Debbie together.
Yes.
Debbie, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
thank you. Brother Kumaran, thank you for being faithful and always here with us.
Yes, Kumaran.
Thank you. And
I want to personally wish happy Thanksgiving to Sister Joyce, Dr. Benny,
Thank
you.
you.
Sister Debbie,
Thank you.
oh
Thank you so
Mamadou, Brother
much.
Mamadou.
Yeah, handsome man.
Marcian.
Is only
Marcia,
US
thank
celebrate
you.
Thanksgiving? Is only
Yes.
US celebrate? Oh,
We do
Yes.
Thanksgiving, but not tomorrow. We do it I think when was it? It's gone already.
Really?
In October, yeah.
Oh, in
okay.
October. Okay. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You didn't get it in October.
is Brother Engineer Mike is there?
Engineer Mike, you gone?
Just left.
Oh, okay.
Just
Brother
left.
Engineer Mike, I have one question to you.
Engineer Pierre,
Engineer Mike?
that's your daughter, Chloe.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
she's
okay.
saying
Chloe
much
is
better.
getting stronger and stronger. You heard her singing,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Oh man, that child. May the Lord be
Brother
with you.
Kumaran, I'm calling Engineer Mike for you.
Oh,
No, I
Chloe
have this
was singing. I
question.
missed it.
I have this
Yeah.
question.
She sang happy birthday to Captain Chris.
Oh, did she?
Oh, yes.
Aw,
Angelic voice.
beautiful.
Oh,
He's not
yes.
picking up. Sorry.
No, my question is, you see, we are talking about the 4 pillars. We are all the while today all about 4 pillars, right?
Yeah.
And I think Dr. Benny can answer this. I'm
But
sure
about the
our
4 pillars?
I'm sure our CEO has backup for this, because the 4 pillars, the only way to the power cut, right? To destroy our CEO is by cutting the supply to the internet. So I'm sure our CEO have done a backup. What do you think? What he have prepared, Dr. Benny?
What year are we prepared?
No. I mean, our
What has he
CEO
prepared as backup
as a
in
backup,
terms
because
of the internet?
the internet, the 4 pillars is run in the internet, right? And
Yes.
the only way to stop internet is by cutting the power.
Well, since we cannot cut the power, he knows what to do. And there's always a contingency planning in any organization. So he has already planned something that should, in case something happens, he will bring it back to normal. Something will happen, right? Like I said, there's always a contingency plan in any organization. He has a plan, but I cannot tell you the plan. I can't tell you the plan. I mean, even if I know, I wouldn't tell you, but he has a plan.
It's not going to go after third party. I'm sure he's planning to have his own.
You know what? Because of what has transpired, I don't think he wants to go anywhere else. No, it's very painful. Let's get it through. Most of the time, I just tell people that please let us just wait. Let us wait. I have a lot of people from Cameroon. One lady just said, I've forgotten about that one on passive. I said, why? No, you know, I know that some people are discouraged, right? But I said, why? I said, I'm still there. I still have my hope. I told her that you can still have a 9-to-5 job. You can still find, because some people are doing Bitcoins. What? I said, okay, go and do your Bitcoins, but still have hopes with ONPASSIVE. Do you know that she was excited? Because I told her that there is hope. There is always hope. I mean, you cannot just jump. ONPASSIVE is an IT company. It's a software development company. It's going to take some time. People don't really understand. It's coming. I mean, our CEO is determined to do it. No matter all the problems, or should I say the insider threat that occur within this company, God sent him. He accepted that calling. And he is determined. It doesn't matter how long it's going to take. But remember, get your 9-to-5 job and continue and wait for ONPASSIVE. Are you willing to wait? Because I am. Thank you. I hope I answered your question. Queen Julie, you're willing to wait, right?
No, so thank you, Dr. Benny.
Yes, please.
Okay, Mr. Julie,
Hey,
good night.
Dr. Benny.
Yes, please.
Kumaran, we are still live. Okay?
No, we are not live. The recording
Yes,
is
we
the
are.
post.
Yes, we are. I just clicked into my channel and we are live.
Are you kidding me? Anyway,
Oh
I
my
didn't say
God.
anything bad. So. Okay.
Yeah, that's today was a wonderful sharing.
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you.
Love you guys.
Love you.
I have to take this call. Sister Joyce has to go and attend to her husband.
Yeah,
who
that's okay.
is recuperating.
Yes.
So